The name Armenia enters English via Latin. From Ancient Greek rho mu epsilon mu iota alpha. The Armenian endonym for the Armenian people and country is hay and hayk, respectively. The exact etymology of the name is unknown, and there are various speculative attempts to connect it to older toponyms or ethnonyms. Etymology. The earliest attestations of the exonym Armenia date around the 6th century BC. In his trilingual Behistun inscription, Darius I the Great of Persia refers to Urashto in Babylonian as Armena in Old Persian, and Harmonia in Elamite. In Greek, alpha rho mu epsilon nu iota omicron iota Armenians is attested from about the same time. Perhaps the earliest reference being a fragment attributed to Hecataeus of Miletus, 476 BC. Herodotus, in c. 440 BC, said, the Armenians were equipped like Phrygians, being Phrygian colonists. 7.73. Rho mu epsilon nu iota omicron iota delta kappa alpha tau alpha pi epsilon rho phi rho epsilon gamma epsilon sigma sigma epsilon sigma alpha chi alpha tau omicron. Omicron nu tau epsilon sigma phi rho epsilon gamma nu pi omicron iota kappa omicron iota. Xenophon describes many aspects of Armenian village life and hospitality. He relates that the people spoke a language that to his ears sounded like the language of the Persians. Further speculations, although disputed and unproven, some speculations on the exact origin of the Armenia exonym have been proposed. From Armani, Armanum, Ermenon, Ermenu, Imini, it has been suggested by early 20th century Armenologists that Old Persian Armena and the Greek Armenoi are continuations of an Assyrian toponym Armanim or Armani. There are certain Bronze Age records identified with the toponym in both Mesopotamian and Egyptian sources. The earliest is from an inscription which mentions Armanum together with Ibla as territories conquered by Naram Sin of Akkad in c. 2250 BC, identified with an Akkadian colony in the Diabka region. However, many historians, such as Wayne Horowitz, identify Armani, which was conquered by Naram Sin of Akkad, with the Syrian city of Aleppo and not with the Armenian highland. The name has also been claimed as a variant of Ermani, or Ermenu, attested epigraphically in an inscription of Menuas of Urartu. Mini is also a biblical name of the region, appearing in Jeremiah chapter 51, 27, alongside Ararat and Ashkenaz, probably the same as the Minai of Assyrian inscriptions, corresponding to the Mani. Armenia is interpreted by some as Armeni, that is, the mountainous region of the Mini. Some authors have connected the Indo-European root *ar meaning to assemble from Hayasarazi, native Armenian name Hayastan. There have been further speculations as to the existence of a Bronze Age tribe of the Armens, Almani, Armenian, Armena, Aramena, either identical to or forming a subset of the Hayasarazi. In this case, Armenia would be an ethnonym rather than a toponym. Criticism. Armenologist Nicholas Adams has rejected some of these speculations in his 1946 book, Armenian Historiographic Tradition. Armenian tradition has an eponymous ancestor, Aram, a lineal descendant of Hayk, son of Hama and father of Ara the Beautiful. According to classical Armenian historian Moses of Korine, Aram is sometimes equated with Arami of Urartu, the earliest known king of Urartu. The endonym hayk, from classical Armenian, in the same tradition is traced to Hayk himself. The names Arman and Arman, feminine Armine, are common given names by Armenians. Arman is also a Persian given name. Modern names Modern terms for Armenians and Armenia in Armenian and neighboring languages. Horace Abram Rigg, Jr. A note on the names Armanim and Urartu, Journal of the American Oriental Society. Volume 57. No. 4. Dec. 1937. pp. 416-418. Armenian History. To Central. Com. Alternate names are name variants for Republic of Armenia. History of Armenia.